Okay, hi everyone. In this video, I will quickly show you how you can easily do the new assassination against the H-09 tank. This is one of the bounties that you can get, and this is also one of the ways to farm the new Arcanes that you can get in 1999. You can either do this on the normal or Steel Path version. The Steel Path version will probably be a lot harder than the normal version, but so far I've just been farming it on Steel Path. You also get a side objective on the bounties. At the moment, it's destroy 75 stationary items. It can be other types of side missions as well. Tech rod enemies explode on death, etc, etc. These are the modifiers that you can get, and these are often also the side objectives that you have to complete. But these are really easy, and you can probably complete them while you are playing the mission, so it's not too much of a bother to go after those. There's also this vault that will spawn in each mission, the tech rod cache, sorry. This tech rod cache functions the same as the Myrlina things that you can do on the Zeraman. So you have to look for a key and then you can open the vault. Usually it's quite close. It's a blue key that you can find on the ground and you can walk back to the vault and then open it. You will get 2 Arcanes this way per assassination that you do. Okay, so I will show you the build that I'm currently using. I am using, of course, our damage god Zephyr. You don't necessarily need these shards, but it makes it a bit easier. I have casting speed ×2 and I have melee critical damage ×3. The build itself looks like this. You want to have both of the near set mods because it's multiplicative to slam damage. You have steel charge here for extra melee damage, and funnel clouds is also essential. If you don't have umbral intensify, run normal intensify, that's also fine. Transient fortitude or another way to get more strength is recommended because we want as high amount of strength on Zata's Whisper as we can. I'm running Molt Augmented as well as Arcane Steadfast to help out with efficiency, sorry. What you could do is you could drop Augur Secrets for a Streamline mod, for instance, so you have a little bit more efficiency, but you can also take energy pads with you in the assassination mission, and you should be all good to go. The primary weapon of choice is the Rauta. This is what the build looks like. You just want multi-shot and fire rate. That's pretty much all. You use this to prime the target more or less, but what you really use it for is its unique trait, which is able to grant you extra melee combo count. Then the Acarius or any type of secondary, I've just been using this. The secondary is completely up to you, it doesn't matter. Then for the third weapon, I would recommend something that is good for slamming. On this slam weapon, you want 100% for sure Seismic Wave. You would like something with high crit chance. If you don't have a Riven like this, you can run Sacrificial Steel. Make sure you have Weeping Wounds as well. If you don't have Galvanized Elementalist yet, you can run normal melee Elementalist, which is fine. If you don't have Prime Pressure Point, use normal Pressure Point. Blood Rush is a must. Vicious Frost and Volcanic Edge for blast damage, which is also essential. Melee Crescendo you can drop if you're using the Rauta. It's quite a short mission, so we are using the Rauta to get up to the maximum combo multiplier. So in this case we can use melee exposure for more corrosive damage. That's pretty much it. I'm using the Magistar. The Magistar is a great slam weapon. It's also in Incarnon form. The Sancti Magistar will perform better than the normal Magistar for this due to its status chance. In the last evolution we also go for critical chance as well as status chance because we want as much blast damage as we can. Then here is the kicker. Evolution 3 is extra slam radius, which allows us to hit all 11 tornadoes at once and bypass damage attenuation mechanics. And then here, it doesn't really matter what you choose. I chose the extra attack speed because I don't have a channeled ability on Zephyr. Focus cool doesn't matter. Use whatever you want. Vazarin might be nice because it's easier to stay alive that way. Then companion-wise, doesn't really matter. I'm using this worm. The only thing you really want to look out for is Tenacious Bond. You can easily make sure that Tenacious Bond works by using critical delay on a Vulcax, which gets you above 60% critical chance. And I believe this also works on the Prisma Burst laser rifle, but I'm not entirely sure, or the primed laser rifle, either of the two. So that's pretty much all you want. I will go into the mission. I will show you how we beat the tank. Okay, so here we are. First, we want to rush to this first objective. If you see any enemies, just ignore them. Immediately go to the objective. You don't have to kill these enemies at all. This will save you time. If you get into places like this, sometimes it could be better to just go around and bullet jump. Then what happens next is you will have to go to this door, and then you have to kill some enemies within this range. Now this is quite easily done with Zephyr. Here's also one of the hex treasures that you can find. These are also spread around. It's like the Syndicate medallions that you can find. So we keep killing enemies until we find this transponder, which they mention. Okay, here we go. So a transponder dropped. Then you take this to the nearest terminal, which will be marked. You hack this terminal. You can quick hack it with ciphers that you can craft. And then you keep slamming and slamming. You will have this target that comes in. You can take it out in the air already. And there is the RPG that we need. So we take this RPG. It will have 3 bullets. The first door will need to be shot 3 times. So we shoot it 1, 2, and 3 times. Now what you can do is, you saw that this other transponder already dropped. You can get a teammate to take that if you're with multiple people. So you already have a transponder for the next door. However, at the moment I wasn't able to pick it up. So we will keep going. Here is one of the vaults that you can see. It's marked by this pink thing. So the vault is somewhere here. Okay, so it's in here. Here's the vault. This is what it looks like. It needs the bio safe code. And this is this blue key that I was mentioning. So I will go looking around for it. And once I find it, I will cut to it and get back to you guys. Okay, so here I hear the key. It also has a sound attached to it. It's this blue little thing. You can't see it right now because it's glitched in the hitbox. But you will also see this blue line on top of it. You take it, you go back to the vault, you put it in, and the vault opens and you will get an arcane at the end of the mission. Now we try to get another transponder by killing enemies within the red area. And here's the transponder already. Here is the terminal. We hack it again. Then we get one of those enemies. But now we need 2 RPGs because this next barricade we need to shoot 5 times. So here's already another transponder. We can immediately pick it up. We can put it in. Now there's 2 of these guys that spawned. We kill them. Now we will have access to 2 RPGs. Shoot it once. Twice, thrice, slam this guy, then 4 and number 5. Then we go into the arena, and this is where the fight starts. So the tank has weak spots. You will also have noticed this in the mission that you can play in the quest. The weak spots are on top right here. There's 1, so we can just slam on top of it. It will disable the weak spots. There you go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then the sides have weak spots as well. We slammed next to those. Now it's done. We get Zatas activated. We slam down and we try not to die. Now it's essential that you build up combos. So you switch to the Rauta. You build up combo to 12 times and you slam in the tornadoes. And there we go. The tank is dead. First phase is done. Now we just chill for a bit until it's not grayed out anymore. Floating in the air will greatly help with survival. There we go. Okay, so now there's new weak spots. We again slam all of the weak spots of this tank. There we go. And there's all of them gone. Now we put some new tornadoes. We shoot again a bunch of times with the Rauta until we have around 12 times. That's enough. Then we interact with the tank to assassinate it and kill it fully. Yeah, it's shooting itself. Ooh, yay. I can't wait to watch this cutscene a million times to farm all of the new stuff. Okay. Anyways, now it falls through the ground. And instead of in the quest, it will spawn the second version called the Efron Technocide tank. Again, we destroy these weak spots on the tank. Just like that. And then after this phase, this is where we will want the tornadoes ready. So you can build up your combo on these extra enemies that spawn. You can drag them in with air burst. There we go. Now the tank is back and we slam it and then we wait again. Now you see it heals when there's enemies nearby. So you want to make sure that you keep slamming. Take the Rauta out again. And we slam it. And then we take the Rauta out again. And we slam it. And it's gone. So this can be done a lot quicker if you get it down. This is just the 3rd time of me doing it. So the more you do it, the easier it gets. And that's pretty much it. You go to the extraction. Usually there's some more resource caches that spawn here. Possibly also some of those syndicate medallions. Get those. get out, rinse and repeat. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about this mission. So if you like this video, make sure to leave a like. Also make sure to subscribe for me covering all of the content that dropped in this new update. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. As always, thanks to all channel members for supporting the channel. If you are looking to become a member, please find the join button below the video.